Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
No strike.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Cozart has it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Albert now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Roll, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 5. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Miller calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1, here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Jeffrey Marte now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Little dribbler down the line. Valbuena is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, C.J. Cron. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch on its way. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Malik Smith the next to hit. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now for L.A., Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Struck him out. Digging in to try it again. Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! Ready for another chance. Justin Upton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts. Striding in once again, Denard Span. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Hit out towards second. Kozart a couple of steps to his left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
2 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
So a full count now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. A base hit in his first trip.
Albert Pujols.
1 strike to Pujols. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Calhoun.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The bouncer to the left side. Duffy loves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Miller 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Brad Miller becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Wilson Ramos is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike three. Into the box now, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed. In now, Luis Valbuena. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Into the box, Jeffrey Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Zach Cozart. He went down on strikes last time up. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Into the corner and slicing foul. Cozart stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way in front of that fastball. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Denard Span, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Carlos Gomez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Upton. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A couple of walks for him thus far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Here's Justin Upton now.
Hitting off for the Angels.
First pitch on its way.
Justin Upton.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he got him swinging. Justin Upton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And right into the shift. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Gomez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Low for ball one. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ties him up inside with a good fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Riding in once again, Brad Miller. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 0-2 the count to Miller.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Number 40.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes ball one. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the Angels.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
1 ball, no strike.
High in the air into shallow left center. Span calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Jeffrey Marte. No hits to this point. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
High pop-up. Crone is there, and the side is retired. Here's C.J. Crone now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. For the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Malik Smith, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. So very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado will start us off in the 8th.
Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a looper to left. Span coasts under it. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zach Cozart will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
0-1, here it comes. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. 0-2, here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Denard Span. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Span. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, as this count now gets to 3 balls.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Now
Strike.
for the Angels.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him swinging. The throw. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Alvarez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly...
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way to Upton. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gomez is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game is victorious Reds. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Suncrest Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Seattle.
First pitch coming, here it is.
D. Gordon.
Popped up. Echeverria over to his right, one away. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Segura.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 2 for 5. Ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Outside, 2-1. Snell has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the... And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Denard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder.
This is in the air out to right. Gomez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Dan Vogelbach.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller.
Leading up for the Rays, second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Miller.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cano ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ichiro Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Malik Smith. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Smith doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's D. Gordon now. First offering on its way.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
Now here it comes. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy.
Hitting out the 4th with a raise. Third baseman, Matt
Here comes the first
Duffy.
pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And he'll get in there safely. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Duffy stands at second with no outs. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. 1 away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. March him up. Waits on it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And right into the shift. Boom. Ranges to his left. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ben Vogelbach is next. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. On he pops it up. Duffy on the move. And that's the third out. Striding in once again, Brad Miller, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Brad Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he fouls this one off. Plate, C.J. Cron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Couldn't with a throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Runner's on his way to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gomez is there to take it as they're able to shut down Ichiro on just one pitch. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Malik Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Gordon waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. First pitch on its way. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gene Segura standing in. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking his zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Count now a ball and a strike. Missed with a slider. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
0-2, here it is. Kiermaier's running. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is line to left. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Seager rounds third and is striding for home. And he is in there. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Now batting. Left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Ready once again, Mike Margima. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Suzuki, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Center fielder, number 9.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span is under it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cano onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Denard Span 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letter. Now back.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Robinson.
Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
He's set. Here it comes. And then this is ball 1. The 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Standing in. Matt Duffy. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A little bouncer. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. He's set and the pitch. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Duffy over at second. Kiermaier on at first with nobody out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away. Digging in now, Brad Miller, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the double steal is on here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.